know what's crazy? If COVID didn't happen, I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing here today. And now he's helping out Rico and Mambo. He's helping out all these people. And he's like, you're a professional. He's like, you're not fumbling over your words. You know exactly what it is you want to say. And it's a pleasure working with you. And the second I'm with him, ideas are just flowing. That's not by coincidence. Certain people in your life, when you meet with them, the ideas, the creative energy just starts flowing. And you have to tap into that. And you have to recognize the value of that. You can't monetize that. That's just life. That's energy, and that's where energy flows. So it's all about energy. It is about being positive. You're going to get hit with life, and life's going to throw you off. And you have to identify what are those distractions that are keeping us from winning each day. So to make it all in its simplest form, you got to have a goal, whether there's a big goal and then a short goal that's going to lead up to that. You got to know what your purpose is, and you got to be decisive and take action and not be afraid to make a mistake or lose, or not, to be embarrassed and to fall forward, and that's okay. That's part of the process. So it's that plan. Every day, what's your plan? What's your plan for the week? And then how do we act in intention? And this all comes down to people, and that's our business. Who are we communicating with? Who do we need to? So I'm going to say the same thing to everybody that I spoke to a young man last night who reminded me of Jesse. And as I'm speaking to him and I'm seeing certain things that he was a little bit nervous and he was just not completely confident in what he can do. And I'm seeing him, I'm like, you're a nice guy. You're well put together. On top of that, your parent is one of the best in the business. So you got good stock there, right? You got a good foundation in terms of seeing what it takes to be successful. And the question I said, right now, write 5 people that come to mind. The first 5 people that come to mind for whatever reason, and we're talking about SY and reaching out to them. So I want all of you who are online to think of 5 people that you need to touch, that you need to connect with. And there's a reason why they're coming to your mind. And take the time. And those first 2 or 3, it's easy to write them out. But once you start getting to 4 and 5, it gets a little harder. And this gets back to what another very famous inspirational person wrote. He said, write the goal on top and then write out 20. 20 ideas to solve whatever that goal or whatever that question is. And he said the same thing. He's all, that 20th idea has made more millionaires than anybody else. I see Jesse smiling. You must have saw the same video.
That's Brian Tracy.
Brian Tracy, yeah. Right? You saw the video.
Yeah.
It's that 20th idea. But it's taking the time to think. It's taking the time to use the gift that you've been given, which is your brain, which the Creator has given you, the ability to create. And you will get the answers. They'll come to you. But if you don't take the time and you just keep going through the motions and you keep drifting, right? I know Kim wants me to stop here. I'm going to stop here very shortly. You keep drifting and going through the motions, you're going to take whatever life gives you. But until you get very intentional about what it is that you want in life, what's important to you, and you protect those minimum standards. For some people, it's to make sure that they're the best mother, the best father for their kids, that they are the best spouse for their spouse, right? That they are the best son or daughter for their parents. Life is temporary. Make every day the best day it can possibly be. Win that day. Define what is winning that day. And for us as real estate agents, set one appointment. It's very simple. You can do that very quick. But we also need to tap into that creative side. We need to connect with people. We need to plug in. We need to go to work. Okay, none of this is going to come easy, but that's the piece. I'm going to stop right there before I go another 20 minutes.
Appreciate it. Yeah, awesome.